for when you need a timeout. I went ahead and attached the new printouts. They're caps like this one. This one hasn't been cleared out yet. But the basic idea is to get air to circulate towards the motor or force it against the shell. And it goes underneath the rubber part. Now this one was way too big. It was bigger than the rubber cap. So I made a smaller one, slightly smaller. And I made a really small one, but it was much too small. So I'm going to see if this one works, and this is the way it should spin. Blowing air towards the motor while not interfering with the cap. And it also helps the cap be gripped a little tighter, because now it's being sandwiched a little better by the two PLA parts. So I'm going to go test them out. Alright, so here we go. This is the new setup, or the setup thus far. As you can see, it's still a little messy. Now, here's the battery pack, and it has a strap, the new hinge with a new hinge pin, and the fan cap, and a new cap for the top. Now the hinge pin has a little bob so that the rubber band can be attached to it. Keep it from falling out, and also keeps the motor up against the tire. The controller box, and yep, that's basically it. The throttle's still the same. So aside from the main components, everything else is basically the same. Thank you for watching so far. The new ride was good. I used a new blue camera, and it wasn't the video quality was really bad, so all the video I captured from the ride didn't turn out. It's barely usable. It's shaky, the angle's weird, the sound is awful, and it just made me dizzy watching it. So I'm not gonna put it in today's video. I'll take some new video tomorrow using the cell phone. But yeah, my blue camera, it's good for pictures. It just had a lot of trouble trying to take video. You win some, you lose some. The new cap turned out pretty well. Its main purpose was to cool it down, and as far as I rode, I wasn't able to heat it up. I rode until the battery died out, which at this point it wasn't much, because I'd been riding on it for a while. It was about 3 kilometers, mile and a half, give or take, and it did well enough. It didn't heat up, which I thought it would. I was almost sure it was going to heat up, but it didn't. The speed was good, power was good. The rubber caps, those are going to wear down soon enough. So I'm still waiting on my. I got PLA, flexible PLA sent to me, and it wasn't. It was a wrong type, or an order was mixed up, so I sent it right back. I'm ordering again, and hopefully this will work better. And basically, I'm still trying to get something to replace the rubber parts that I'm using. They're not bad, and they're working for now, and they'll get me pretty far. But there's a limit to them. For one, I have to mold all the PLA parts to it. So as soon as it wears down, or if I can't find any more of the same size, I'm gonna have to redesign a lot of things, and that's no good. So that rubber part, I want to redesign it, and I want to print it out in flexible PLA. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know how durable it'll be, but it's I like the idea of being able to work with it, and hopefully it runs well enough. I've seen people print out tires like for skateboards with it. So I feel like I can get some good results out of it. And then I can redesign the cap again because I can redesign the whole cap to help cool down the motors. I really like how it works. Even if it's just rubbing against the wheel, it's still lightly blowing air against the motor, which helps it cool even if it's not running. I'm sorry I haven't been on here for a while. I got sick. I got the flu and took a few days off work, but feeling better now. I think I'm back to normal. So yeah, the next upgrade should be involving flexible PLA, and we'll see how well that looks. Let's look forward to that. Now today's snack is sweet potato, but it's dried sweet potato. Ta-da! I know, a lot of snacks have been involving sweet potatoes. They're healthy and they're good for you. They taste really good. This one is from Lawson. They're sealed pack. So I used to carry, this is like the sweet potato version of beef jerky. They last a long time. They're good on the go. And these are better when you heat it up. You heat them up for like 20 seconds and they get really soft and really chewy. They don't have a super strong taste to them. They're just lightly sweet potatoes. What more can you ask for? I really like them. Gotta be careful though. This one pack is like 300 calories. And I normally eat 2 of these. So it catches up with you real quick. But I don't think there's many things that are bad about them. I'm going to keep it short today. And they're really, really good. I love these so much. Sometimes they're covered in white powder. And it's not like they add sugar to it. But that natural sugar that these things have, it crystallizes and it covers the potato in white powder. So if you see them all covered in white, it's not sugar, it is sweet, and it's not mold. It's good. I'll get those next time. I was saying, I'm going to keep it short. Put a little video of me putting out the caps. And, oh, here's an extra cap. The ones I have on there might be just slightly too big, like I'm talking about 1/4 of a millimeter. So I might reprint those out again and just have them on hand. The ability to make whatever you imagine is really addicting, especially if you can't find what you imagine. I really hope young people or others get addicted to that feeling, to imagine something that doesn't exist and to use what we have available now to us to make it come alive. I think it'll be something similar to the Industrial Revolution, where everybody's just coming up with new ideas, new innovations, new way of thinking of doing things, and not having to rely on the old way of doing things. Thank you again for watching. I'll leave it at that. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave a like at the bottom. The system's almost about done, so a few more upgrades and I think I'll be done with it, and then we can start working on the next project. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Poohske.